Hey guys, we're going to be playing RE3 Nemesis, so we're finally getting around to the one that I feel is the best one in the series. This was actually one of the earliest games I ever played beyond 4, and think I had gotten to Code Veronica or Outbreak after doing 4, and then I played RE3 and it was immediately my favorite. And then I didn't play RE2, like I said, until later, but I just didn't think it compared, because this one has like everything that it should have had in part 2 with like the combat system and everything. Well, it made sense why they didn't put it in part 2 just because it was Leon and Claire's first time around, but I'm glad they included it in 3. And then it's crazy to think that this wasn't even going to be a mainline game. It was originally supposed to be a side thing, and they're going to originally have Code Veronica be the one that takes the place of it. But I don't know, to me it's my favorite one. This one I could play anytime, so you'll probably see me like kind of speed through it faster than the other games. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump in. I hope you enjoy, and yep. Also, it's kind of good I wore the vest, because if I didn't wear the vest, it looks kind of wrong. Just because the shirt's hella low. I might need to get a new one for this, actually.
No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them.
Nothing.
It was Raccoon City's
This is like one of my favorite opening photos ever.
my last escape.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070.
So I only ever played the GameCube version. There's some difference I noticed when I was playing this to practice. I noticed it mostly with like some of the enemy stuff. Like, I feel like the models in the game kind of look a little bit different from what I remember. It sucks replaying 3 Remake, because this is such a letdown compared to this one. And I will say the opening sequence was good enough for them to actually try to replicate it in the movies. Honestly, this is the one I've been most excited to get around to playing again. Alright, so this is supposed to be the apartment building that she escapes in the remake version, but they cut out that whole part from here. I don't know why. I think they should have at least expanded a little bit as like a tutorial type of thing.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city.
Somehow.
I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, But there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters.
I'm gonna see about not saving too much too, because I think I want to only minimize myself up to 4, maybe 5. I think if you only save like 2 or 3 times, you end up getting an A rank, so. I don't think, yeah, there's no S rank in this one. Right. Grab this. So we do get the shotgun early on, but because we do have to go through a lot of zombies, it's good to pick up some ammo. And then for me, I like to save, in this game you get this, so hold on. The reloading tool, use this to actually mix powders and stuff. Empty bullet, if it is used combined with this gunpowder. Instructions on the creation of bullets, explain how to use the gunpowder and the reloading tool. Ammunition creation system, to create various ammunition you need to use the reloading tool and gunpowder. This is a necessary item if you want to create different types of ammunition. By combining the gunpowder and reloading tool, various types of ammunition will be created. Gunpowder, mix materials to create various types of ammunition. There are 3 types of basic gunpowders, A, B, and C. Please note that gunpowder C is created by mixing A and B types. How to mix gunpowders, you can create various kinds of bullets by mixing the different gunpowders. There are 13 different kinds of gunpowders in all. Examples of gunpowders: A, handgun bullets; B, shotgun shells; C, grenade rounds; A, C, grenade flame rounds; B and C, grenade acid rounds; C and C, grenade freeze rounds; C, magnum bullets. Mixing gunpowder with grenade rounds. If you combine a certain type of gunpowder with grenade rounds, special types of grenade rounds will be created. If you repeatedly create the same kind of ammunition, your skill will be improved and you will be able to create more powerful ammunition. So that is the good thing if you do end up creating a lot of like shotgun and handgun ammo. But for me, I'm only going to focus on making like magnum ammo and freeze rounds. On map screen and instructions in the event scenes. We hope you improve your chances to survive. Shooting objects, you may get different reactions from shooting objects, such as oil drums and bombs. Press the R2 button, aim directly at the objects. Quick turn, you can perform 180-degree turns. Press the run button while retreating. Emergency escape, when you're trapped by enemies, you can push them away to escape. Press the directional buttons, action button, cancel button, run button, R1, R2, and L1 buttons rapidly. Just before an emergency enemy attacks, you can perform a dodge move to evade it. Press the R1 or R2 buttons. Press the action button while aiming. Getting on and off an object, you can get on and off certain objects that appear in the game. Press the action button while you're moving forward to the edge of the object that you wish to get on or off. Press the L2 button to view the map. You can zoom in or out of the map by pressing the action button. While the map is zoomed in, use the directional buttons to move the screen. Press the select button to switch between maps. Live selection. At certain points in the game, the screen fades into black and white. At these points, you will be prompted to choose between 2 different options. Use the directional buttons to move along the options and use action button to make your decision. Event cancel. Is possible to skip certain scenes. Press the select button to skip these scenes. So that is the cool thing too that they included and didn't even bother bringing back in the remake, is that you get to kind of choose your routes that you go, and it changes up the game so that it's not always the same thing. So like in one playthrough, if you do something a certain way, you can end up altering it differently each time. And then you get different endings too, depending on some of the choices you make towards the end. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to try to save these for later, just because I don't use the handgun too much. I don't find it useful to make a ton of ammo for it. I'm going to put this away. Put that away. Alright, let's get out of here. So I'm going to wait until we're about to head to the clock tower until I save, I think, for my first time. I'll see how I do. If I kind of struggle a bit, I might end up saving earlier. But I know for sure before before we get around to fighting the gravedigger, when we have to escape out of the city. because it's usually one of the areas I used to screw up on when I was younger. But the other area was also the first. It's like a halfway point at the clock tower with Nemesis. The first time you, or no, it's like not the first time you fight him. You have Carlos help you for a bit. That's the thing I think I noticed is I don't think I remember Carlos showing up during that fight. I know in their GameCube version I do remember that, but in this one I swear I didn't remember seeing him. He's dead. And there should just be one more guy down here. Alright, we're good. Take the lighter oil. I do like that they added more variation in the zombies too, compared to part 2. Especially you'll see with like the female zombies, there was only one in RE2, which was the Misty model, but in this one they actually included some variety. Oh shoot, I think my handgun's almost out. Yeah. Oh shoot, I didn't realize it was right there. So once you complete the game the first time, you get a boutique key, and that lets you change your costume in that one store we just passed by. And then I think on the other side of this is actually where Kendo's gun shop is. Because you'll see the truck right here when we go down, the van. Right behind, right there is that same Kendo one. The layout's so weird though. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, he actually didn't take him down. Okay, look, feel 10 years younger.
Get away!
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill.
The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
I forget which is the faster. I think the way we're heading back right now. Where we came in through. Let's combine that. Now we can use that. Clock tower postcard. Picture postcard of the clock tower. The Following explanation is printed on the backside landmark spot, St. Michael's Clock Tower. Alright, let's switch back to this so that I can use up this ammo. Alright, so there's a area coming up to access that we need the lighter for. So we need to use the fuel on it, because it's covered in oil. Oops. Didn't realize he was right there. Before we do that, let's unlock this door. So we're going to be coming up on the police station pretty soon too. Alright, first let's take care of these. Alright, let's wait for them to get close. Good enough. So it does have auto aim, which is nice too. Photo A. Policemen are pressing forward. It's dated September 27th. So Jill's already a day into the outbreak and stuff. So it takes place before and after RE2. Alright, let's mix these two. I guess I'll keep those on me. Let's put that away. Do I need the lighter? Probably not for a bit. Oh, I should have kept the pistol actually. Alright, so we need the lockpick, so we have to head out towards the police station to get Jill's from her desk. And now, we meet our buddy. So this is going to be one of the first live choice options that you can do. Alright. I think I'll just do it the way I usually do. Okay. I'm gonna wait till he's close. There we go. And because Brad has his ID card already on him, we go ahead and take his. This is why I wanted to make sure I carried the red ones, because we get these right here. So this is before they, Claire and Leon got into the station, so that's why some of the stuff is boarded up. It's when everyone's still kind of hiding from all the creatures and stuff. Inside the car case, stars card. I do kind of wish that they let you explore a bit more, just because I feel like it would have been cool to kind of see everyone interact with Jill back. Stars, move to the evidence room. Today's password for the safe is 4011. Alright, I guess I'll grab this. Oh shoot. RPD Officer Marvin Branagh. He's been fatally wounded by zombies. Appears to be holding something in his hand. Marvin's report. Report September 24th. There are reports of a theft in the municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems that are installed on the face of the clock are missing. Due to the lack of available officers at this time, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case. Signed, Marvin Branagh. Report September 26th. Based upon an autopsy report of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, I have discovered that he has one of the missing gems. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 a.m., where he was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed the symptoms. Since the city is currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. At this time, we'll keep the gem as evidence. Signed, Marvin Branagh. Oh crap! I didn't. Alright, so one of the gems is in the safe. I'm gonna wait to grab it once we're heading out of the station. Inbox 401. Sorry, girl. Alright, let me switch back to the pistol. We don't need this anymore. Put these away. Here we go. Alright, that's that. David's memo. My sanity is at its end. I still can't believe this is happening. We lost another man yesterday. Meyer, one of our better marksmen. He saw me panic once we were overrun by zombies, but he came back to save me. When the time came to return the debt, I ran. I can still hear him calling out my name. I can still hear the screams coming from behind, the sound of his flesh being stripped from its bones. I was afraid, terrified. It's the 27th. The fight to stay alive continues. I took out several zombies who managed to break through the barricades. Now I'm cutting through the chill with whiskey, unloading my Mossberg on anything undead. That shotgun's become a close friend of mine. I have blasted many a zombie into fertilizer with it. We have lost 13 men as of yesterday. In 3 hours, we'll bicker over the trivial things in the meeting room. It's a total waste of time. When I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will be turning one last body into fertilizer. Peace at last. I can hardly wait. So he was the guy we took the shotgun from earlier. Oh. Damn. Alright, I'm about to get a first aid spray. Oops. Yes. So it actually depends. I think it's an easier way to get the grenade launcher now, but I've been getting the Magnum, yeah. I forget what it means too, but the game plays out differently depending on it. Rebecca desk. Okay, so let's go to Jill's. Get the lockpick. Yes. Desk Chris stars team member. Its disorganization probably reflects the owner's personality. I like how when we try to read hers, though, it has nothing. Desk of Barry stars team member. A pair of replica guns are on the desk. Desk of Wesker, captain of stars. Picture stars team members. Oops. Alright. Various trophies. One of them reads Marksman Contest winner Chris Redfield. Communication device. It's out of commission. I can't send any messages from here.
No! Come, anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlo! Send in support immediately!
Fax from Kendo Gun Shop. To the Boys of Stars, I have some good news for you from my brother Joe. He has finalized the new handgun for official use. It is the M92F Star Special, but he calls it Samurai Edge. It's the most balanced of the Kendo custom guns. Joe said if you miss the targets with this, you should carry a teething ring instead of a gun in your holster. The goods will be delivered along with their proper documentation. I'm sure you'll be surprised when you see what kind of excellent parts are used for the M92F. I know that you'll want to thank the good people who developed it. Sincerely, Robert Kendo, Kendo Gun Shop. That's my favorite one too. Alright, I don't think there's any herbs. Oh yeah, there is. Alright, let's grab these and then we can head out soon. So if you take down Nemesis during each of his encounters, he ends up dropping some ammo and stuff. Oop. There he is. Alright, I'm gonna put a first aid spray in case. And then I'll put those 2 red herbs away. Alright, that should be good. shoot, that's not good. This is why I don't take him on unless I have a ton of ammo on me. Alright, I'm gonna have to use that green herb I had. Ugh, I should have just took off. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna take off. Alright, make sure before we leave, grab this. So he keeps chasing you regardless of if you take him down. So that's why if you do take him down, it's good because it keeps him from running after you when you first head out of here. Because watch. But the good thing is those zombies kind of block the path for him to shoot at you. I don't think he runs through here. I think it's only in certain spots. So once we get out of here, I think he follows us again. And then we'll see that Brad's gone. There's the crushed. Those creatures are hella annoying too. Mercenaries Diary, September 1st. Following 6 months of intensive training, my body's edge had returned. I was a good soldier, but they ordered my execution with the reason given. I was tortured and forced to give a false confession. But on the morning of my execution, a miracle happened. The company had helped me out, giving me a second lease on life. September 15th, I ended my vacation short and returned to the HQ office. Looks like my UBCS unit's been called into action. Umbrella maintains its own paramilitary unit to counter corporate terrorism and VIP abduction. In addition, they have nightmen who specialize in handling problems caused by illegal products. I'm currently a member of the latter. September 28th, dawn's here, but we're still slogging through this nightmare. There are no provisions of any kind here. The undead walk the streets, feeding upon the flesh of the living. Given the choice again, I would rather have been executed. Death row is a heavenly asylum compared to this place. I've chosen to pull the trigger myself in the hope that my dead body won't come back to life. Poor guy. Alright, so we need to come back later for that. That's the hose we need from that area where the dogs were. Alright, I'm gonna mix the 3 green herbs and then I'm gonna hold on to the 2 blue. Oh crap, I don't have space for the wire. Why isn't it aiming right? There we go. Ugh, I still have too much. should have just left the shotgun in the inventory box. Alright, let's go put it away now. Okay. I think that should be good. I know we still need the lockpick for another thing coming up right now. Charger battery, power cable. So now we only need 2 more things for the train. Oh crap, I forgot about those dogs. Damn it. Oh, make sure I grab that. I hate those things. There's our buddy again. Make sure I grab these. I'll leave the other one there for now. Wait, I forget which one it is. So if you look, one of them's... Oh, there it is, right here. Resident Evil 4, or Biohazard 4. There's like random Easter eggs sprinkled throughout. Oh, they're not in here. Alright, so there should be... Never mind, it's at the other place. City Guide. City Guide, the tracks of our city. Dear citizens, thanks to kind and generous people of Umbrella Inc., this is a peaceful and friendly city. The vast donations from Umbrella Inc. have been used for welfare work, the construction of public utilities, and to help maintain public peace. In 1992, it was my 5th year as the mayor of our beautiful city. It was then that through many donations, hard work, our city was able to rebuild the municipal building, create a state-of-the-art hospital in honor of these fine accomplishments. I was awarded with a grand statue that same year. The statue rests in the municipal building. I came to the city as an engineer more than 35 years ago and made contributions to the electric systems and to the installation of the cable car. I pledge to follow the tradition of this fine city and will devote my life to its prosperity. The mayor of the city, Michael Warren. So that's the dad of the girl that we find in RE2 with Chief Irons. So this is why we want to make sure we bring the lockpick. Yes.
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah, we came all the way out here to save you civilians, but the mission went bad the minute we landed.
How did he find me?
Okay, so we can either go into the basement area or we can hide. Either one works. I think I'm gonna try... Let's try this one.
This way.
If you do the other one, it ends up giving you an item, but I figured we'd do the little detour. Seems to be for a person. Escape through, yes.
Wait. I have to ask you something.
I know. You wanna ask me out? All the foxy ladies love my accent. It drives them crazy.
He's so much better in the remake.
Dreaming? Tell me, why did Umbrella send your team in?
We're here to rescue the civilians.
Don't lie to me. Umbrella is the reason why this whole mess began.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands. Do you really think the master would tell his dogs why they have to retrieve the stick he just threw? If you want answers, you should talk to someone else. I am not with Umbrella. We'll have to finish this later. Believe it or not, we're only here to rescue the civilians. If you can trust me, then help us. Think about it.
Alright, so we get this crank piece that we need. I'm gonna put away the pistol now. And then I think I put away the lockpick too. Okay, so we get the other gem piece. Oh, was not expecting that right now. Alright, let's go put one of the gems in. Functioning, 2 gems are missing from the plate. Damn. Alright, let's go ahead and get the last one real quick. To make the device work, I know. He's way more intimidating in this one. Especially because he chases you for a lot longer too. Alright, grab this. Power go into switchboard, turn it on. Photo B, close-up shot of a zombie. It says scoop on the backside. Oh yeah, he does follow us up here. Take the gem, yes. Combine. So incidents are scattered around. Oh. Photo C. The police have been destroyed. Reporter's memo. At last I've found the evidence I need to prove that the cannibal disease is indeed happening in the city. One man actually ate people to death. He was like a savage animal tearing away at new flesh. It was completely disgusting. I have heard rumors that many people are also suffering from this disease now. However, the causes of the disease is not yet known. Is this another mystery of the present disease? I will have to check on it. They have placed Raccoon City under martial law because of the cannibal disease. I have lost contact with the media outside of the city, but I won't give up as a journalist. I won't keep my eyes shut and walk away. I have a duty to the people in my profession. I don't think the disease has spread nationwide yet. I believe that the city holds the key to its creation and cure. In fact, I'm sure that the military has set up blockades around the city to keep people from escaping and spreading the disease. Most of the citizens have either died or have come in contact with the disease. I know that it is the right decision to quarantine the city, but I can't help but pity myself. If I am infected or eaten, it doesn't matter. My fate is already sealed. All I have left is my journalism. I won't give up until I solve the mystery of this deadly disease. I have just discovered that the disease is not spread through the air, but by some other means. Alright. I knew it. We should have just used the explosive thing on him earlier. Crap, I forget if there's anything this way. I haven't checked it since before. Oh, it's only locked from the other side. Nice try. Alright, so now we're heading towards the cable car area. This doesn't open until after. But for now, let's go this way first, because I already have the crank piece. And then I think we pick up some red herbs, so I'm gonna grab those real quick too. Okay, the dogs don't spawn in yet. Oh, they don't. Never mind. What the hell? So this is why we end up needing the wrench, which we'll get right now. See, like, I wish they would have made these areas explorable like they are in this game compared to the remake, because a lot of it's kind of just the action sequence that you run through. Oh, shoot. I thought I was further away from him. So the cars, when you pass by them a certain amount of times, there's zombies that break through and it has some stuff inside of them. I think it's usually just gunpowder. Excuse me. Grab these. And then we'll be able to carry more stuff right now too, because we get the vest I'm wearing right now from Carlos. Thank goodness. I was worried it wasn't going to be shotgun ammo. And then leave that barrel, because we're going to run back to it right now. Alright, let's use that cord to get it out of our inventory. And we still need the fuse and oil. Mechanics memo. I know that you're intimidated by your new job, Kevin, so let me tell you how to make sure that you and your trains get along just fine. You see, these carriages were made in 1968 and then imported from Europe. Sometimes they get rickety, but they still work because they are simple, stubborn, and strong. We can always depend on them. If they have a bad day and are malfunctioning, you'll need to take a good look at their circuits for any trouble. Once you discover what's wrong, you'll be able to fix it easily. I'm sure that you'll be able to avoid those nasty little malfunctions if you check the parts every day. These old trains will surely have problems if you don't remember to check them out. Just remember that if you need to replace anything, you have to choose a suitable part. When I say suitable, I mean that even if you can't find another original part, you'd better find something that works good enough. Even with regard to oil, you must always prepare good quality oil for these trains. Never forget, Kevin, that a man may betray others, but a machine won't.
You're one of the
I haven't read
survivors
those
from the
memos in
rescue
forever.
team, right? I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
I feel bad, I usually skip through them.
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
Stars. You mean the
Stars.
RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there?
It's just Mikhail.
Oh, this looks bad.
You don't say.
Get ready. Fire. Fire. Stay together.
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
So, Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
No, we can't trust her.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it.
And I like the
And
pacing of
Mikhail's
this
hurt
one way
bad.
better. I felt like in
If we
remake
don't
stuff was kind of
cooperate, we won't be
rushed.
walking away from this mission.
Fine. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
Since in this one I'm kind of wanting to show the full game experience, I won't be as rushing through it like I usually would, so maybe I'll get around to doing an actual like run through.
So we have no choice
This is
but
kind
to
of
use
just
this
more of a
cable to
relaxed
navigate
one.
through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan, sir.
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Because I'll usually just skip the cutscenes and everything, so. I think we can hold 4 more items. Yep, or no, just a couple. Right, so now we can go use this to get the hose, and then we'll be able to get the other oil and everything. First, oh. Oh shoot, I went too far. I just realized. I just realized my shoulder padding stuff is... There it is. Oh yeah, we got a cool little cutscene now. So there's certain things that pop up if you go back at certain points.
Don't come any closer!
Mikhail, do you have some kind of death wish?
My people. They were wiped out by these monsters. I can't stop just because I'm wounded.
But can't you see those monsters are also the victims of Umbrella?
Are you accusing me of taking it out on them? You don't seem to understand something. We're not really involved with the company. There's no reason for any of us to take responsibility for this mess.
I know that. And right now, that's the only reason why I'm trying to cooperate with you.
Sorry. I feel so useless.
Don't. You fought hard and have the wounds to prove it.
But I'm still alive. My men aren't.
Don't think about that now. Just rest.
I think what's cool too is the connection between Resident Evil and X-Men, the animated series, because the actors for Jill and Claire were both for Jean and Jubilee. So now whenever I watch the cartoons, I always think back to their Jill and Claire versions too. Alright, let's go get the one over here first since it's nearby. Like if you were to go watch the cartoons from the 90s, it's if you hear Jill, or not Jill, if you hear Jean, it's literally Jill. And the tone and everything. Oh, that's right, we run into him now instead.
I'll check over there.
I forgot it changed it because I did the different variation from what I usually do. Maintain temperature level of the oil. We operate the electrical. I never even get how you're supposed to actually do this one. I kind of just guess. Yes, thank goodness we had room for it.
Nikolai!
But yeah, Catherine Disher I think is my favorite voice for Jill. I may be biased just because I like this game a lot. That's what's crazy about replaying Revelations, because I didn't even notice. I think it's the same voice actress from RE1 Remake, because they sound very similar. I didn't look it up yet, but I'm pretty sure it is the same one. If not, the same from RE5, I think. Alright, so now we can run this way. Oh crap, we don't have space. Let me combine this. Alright. Try to get headshots. Oh, no green herbs. So this is the one we need to put where we saw Carlos earlier. Running into the restaurant, there was that little surge of electricity in the water thing. It's by the herbs we picked up. Alright, so let's go this way. I forget if it's the crows that break out or the dogs in this one. I think it might be the crows this time, because usually the other way I played it was the dogs. When we come back through here. Oh, zombies. Let's go ahead and drop some stuff off. This one's... Okay, so if we get one more, we can make some more magnum ammo. Alright, let's put these away. Put this away. I think that should be good. Oh, crap. So yeah, the zombies will randomly show up again. Oh, I don't know why I was pointing that way. Alright, so I think first what I'll do is I'll switch out this tablet, because we need to go get the battery from the statue. Pick up that real quick. There we go. Bronze compass, yes. Like, some of the layout is so weird. Like, I remember when I used to play this, I was always like, why the heck are the streets like this? The stuff is like so random. But I guess it makes it Resident Evil, I guess. And I think the main reason was because they're kind of just going based off of what they see. So they kind of reference the cities to look like just random stuff they saw photos of. So they kind of just mix some random layouts and everything together. Yeah, it is crows. I hate the crows. Alright. So now where we saw the dead soldier with the insect thing, we can go put that battery to go into the... I forget if it's the plant. It's the one we go to in Remake with the insects crowding it. The barber. Nope. I feel like they always get an automatic hit in too. Alright, so now we get the grenade launcher and then we get the oil, or no, we get the fuse from this area. I forget if he has handgun ammo or shotgun. It is handgun. Alright, fine. Ugh. They're too far. Okay, so we get a lot of the gunpowders in here, so I'll make sure I have space for it. Oh, and then the red herbs. So we can mix those with the green ones now. But yeah, maybe at a later point I'll do like a speed, not a speed run, because I'm not that good. I'll do like a little run through. I think the lowest I could get under was an hour 40, an hour 30 maybe. And then I only saved one time during one and then two during another time I did it. Most times I just did like 3 saves. Transformer supplies power to the facility. Will you push the switch? But I think during one of those, I won't lie, I probably used the unlimited weapons. So I'd have to pick up a whole lot. Alright. I think we get the fuse first. Oh, grenade launcher. Here's another little life sequence thing. And maybe what I'll do next time is I'll kind of change it up and do different options. Alright, let's do the electricity output. This is the one I usually do most times. Otherwise you have to come back around and get the fuse. But now this has decreased. Short circuit, we push the switch, yes. There we go. So the other way is you can run through that door if you did the other option, but because we didn't, we can't really go in there, so we'll just go back the way we came in. I forget if Nemesis shows up here or not. I think it's only if you run out of the facility. He'll usually be standing up there shooting at you. Alright, now we just have to get the other oil from where the fire hose is. We'll go use that on that area near the dogs, and then we're out of the town, basically. Or city. Shows insane pain and agony. Okay, it doesn't break through yet. Oh crap. I thought the creature thing grabbed me right now. Put those away. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's put these ones away. Put that away. I don't think I need the lockpick for a bit. I'll take that one in case. That should be good. And then I'll save once I get all the other oil right now. Once we get back in here, I'll save here, and then we'll wait until we get to the clock tower fight, and I'll save again. I always hate that too when they remake stuff. They just cut stuff that's so unnecessary. Like, even the enemies in this game, I feel like they could have just left them. Like, even as quick sequences like they did with the Gator and stuff in RE2 Remake. How that one wasn't like like in the original it's short too, but at least they left it in. I don't know why they took out like the Gravedigger and all this other stuff from this one. It could have helped at least make the game a little bit more, like, I don't know, fully developed, it felt like. Especially since they cut out so much with the Nemesis chasing you. It was more scripted than just on the spot type of stuff where he shows up randomly. Because you'll see right now, once we start running through the city more, he'll end up chasing us way more than in the remake. So it kind of felt like they didn't even try to do that. You no longer need this wrench. Discard, yes. But that's why I said, like, if you haven't played this one, you probably do really like the remake. But if you played this one and then the remake, it's kind of a bit of a letdown. Oh yeah, we got to do the dodge finally. Alright. Alright, there's gonna be a ton of zombies right now. So like, sure. Oh, never mind, it's the zombie dogs. I keep forgetting because I did things differently than I usually do. It changes the enemies around. Alright, let's use this. So the only backtracking we'll do back to the first area we started in is right now. Because we get the crank that we need to open by the bar that we go in to meet Brad and all them. So grab that right now. So probably switch to the grenade launcher now. Grab these. I forgot I need to mix these with the red herbs and the green one. Oh crap. It's already right there. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, we could have probably ran past this one. Oh, I don't have the pistol on me. I probably should have brought that instead of the shotgun right now.
No!
Oh, you guys get to see the cutscene with
Don't
Carlos
make me do this,
instead.
Murphy. I don't want to shoot you. Kill me. I finished. Not human.
This is the guy that Nikolai kills in the remake.
We don't have to do this. Please hurry. Before I lose conscious. Before too late. Kill me. Yeah! Murphy. Why? No. No.
Carlos!
Manager's report. Before you begin your new position, please allow me to give you some advice. Some of the medicine in the storage room are unstable and their quality will deteriorate under changing temperatures or humidity. Therefore, you must remember to keep the temperature the same in the storage room at all times. You should personally check it every day, although the computer checks it around the clock. A machine is not perfect. Try and remember that a machine is no more than a tool to be used by people. You must check all personnel coming and going to the storage room. Many dangerous drugs are stored there. If any of them are missing, you have a serious problem on your hands. The door to the storage room is always locked, but when you let personnel into it, you will need to have the hand in their documents above else. Remember that if you find anything suspicious, contact your boss immediately. If you forget the password to lock the door, Try and remember what that is, a word that everyone is familiar with. Don't forget that once a new product is shipped, the password will be updated again. You can always enter the password from the terminal of the PC for administration. So how we get the password is watching the commercial. Safsprin. Maybe it'd be fun if I do the mercenaries as a side thing. Security authorization, lock, please enter password and press enter key. There we go. Don't think he has anything. Nope. Business facts. Order sheet. The liquid medicine named V2J98 is suitable to cultivate the NET type virus. Therefore, we need order additional quantities of it. UE6 laboratory. Oh crap, I don't have space for anything. Damn it, I didn't think this through at all. Damn. I knew I should have just brought only the shotgun or something. Alright, there's a reason why that's highlighted. Crap. What I'll do is just use this. And then do this. Grab this. Mix these two. Since I want to make magnum ammo anyways. Now I can actually make a full thing of it. CCC. And then we'll have one space. I should have waited to grab the first aid spray. It's fine. There we go, now we have mixed oil. And we're gonna have a cutscene. Let me switch to this. I think what I like too is this one most reminds me of Outbreak, like the way the game is. There we go. Damn it. Oh crap, I'm out of shotgun ammo. Alright, since these are gone, we don't have to worry about those two. Alright, so before we head to the cable car, let's go head back. Shoot. Okay, maybe I need to drop some stuff off in the box. And then I'll have space to get the stuff out we need from back where we first started at. Alright. So, our buddy shows back up again. Oh crap. Okay, let's use that real quick. There we go, that's a crap ton of ammo for the Magnum. So what I'll do is reload this. I think we still had the 2 in here, so let's go ahead and mix those. Oh, we can't mix it individually. Alright, so where did I put the other? There it is. Okay, let's put these 2 away. Take out a first aid spray. Alright, I think that should be good. Okay. I think we might be able to take him down real quick right now. Where's he at? Oh, he disappears until we get to this area. See, like, stuff like this where he chases you through the streets and everything, I think would have been more scary. Especially when you're doing, like, your playthroughs, it kind of changes. See? Damn it, I didn't time that one right. Crap, I only have 1. Damn it. There we go. So there's a ton of grenade launcher ammo, so grab these real quick. And I'm probably going to save these to mix with the powders that we can combine. Because we're going to need a ton of the BOW round, or freeze rounds. I forget they're not called BOW rounds. There we go. Let's grab this. And I think it's only the handgun part that we get first. Yep. Or the deagle. Okay, so the fastest route is to go this way. I think. So it's kind of hinted the girl that we hear right now is actually the daughter of Dario. I don't know if it's ever confirmed, but people kind of assume it is. But then the reason why it doesn't make sense is because he says that the way he makes it sound like was that she already died. Or it could have just been interpreted that he left her behind and she somehow survived. She's dead. And no matter how fast you run to her, she's kind of just... The way they have it is she's just kind of meant to die right there. So you can't even, like, speed it up or anything. Take the gunpowder. I thought I grabbed the yellow one. My bad. And then I'm going to probably wait to combine it with the grenade launcher ammo until we get 3 of those to make more. Dario's memo. I can't help but wonder if anyone will read these words, but writing them will help me maintain my sanity if nothing else. After I become a meal for those undead monsters, we will Oh, well, the GI is responsible for sealing off the town, laugh upon discovering my corpse. So is this how it's supposed to end? I don't want to die. I'm just not ready. My wife, daughter, mother, and my entire family has been killed. But none of that matters anymore. Right now, my life is the only important thing. That's all that matters. I never would have pictured my end to be like this. I had so much left to do. Rather than becoming a salesman, I should have tried my hand at being a novelist. It's what I've always wanted, but my mother would only tell me you have a long way to go. Why did I ever listen to her? This looks like the end for the great Dario Rosso, novelist extraordinaire, cut down before his prime. I don't think he has anything on him over there. Alright, now we can head back. Oh crap. So now we're done with the city. And then our next section is going to be at the clock tower. And we actually do switch to Carlos, but it's only for one section. It's the hospital instead of it being the police station and hospital. Which I kind of wish they would have kept it that way in this one too. No hate to Carlos, I just found it pointless because we don't even really do a whole lot with him in the remake either way. Okay. Real quick, I don't know if I have any extra of the blue gunpowder mixtures, but let me see. Nope. I guess what we could do is make the fire rounds and then wait to do the other ones. I forgot to put the eagle parts away. Alright, let's take out... I think we had a first aid spray up here too. Didn't we? Never mind. Alright, let's take out 2, just in case. Oh, that's right, there's a yellow powder, I think, on the soldier. Not too bad, we're already almost halfway through, I think. Alright, let me see if I picked it up. Nope. We had another live sequence right now. For this one, it's easier just to climb back up. Otherwise, we have to go back around where we just were, you know? Hmm. So yeah, next time I play, I'll make sure I do the opposite options I did in this game for that one. Alright, grab this. And then we'll save real quick, just in case. Yes. Yeah, I'll aim for like 3 saves. I'm gonna save again at the clock tower right before we fight Nemesis, and then I'll wait till the end for the last one. Oh, that door didn't open, I guess. See, the backtracking in this one isn't as bad as it is in other ones. Like in freaking, like I said, I was playing RE0, I can't. It's so freaking annoying, especially with the no inventory box. Oh, that's right. Okay, switch to this real quick. I just remembered. Crap, 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 crap. Damn it, damn it. Crap, 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 crap. Make sure he doesn't grab me again. Crap, crap, crap. What? I thought I dodged it. There you go. Now we can make the eagle. Good thing I didn't use the other one because we're gonna need that right now. If I get hit like at least once or twice, she ends up on caution fast. Alright, we're about to have our first encounter. Alright, so we have to turn on both of these. Crap, crap. Okay, make sure we climb up fast, because then it comes back up. Yes. I don't think you can kill the gravedigger here. I think it's not till later. And plus it's more risky because it pops up quickly through each of those areas. There's that, and then the oil.
Carlos, I'm sorry about Murphy, but there was nothing you could have done.
Yeah, you're right, Jill. I'll operate the cable car.
Nikolai won't be joining us. Come on, let's go.
Alright. Oh, that's right, because she thought he died.
It's looking good. Mikhail!
So this fight's optional. It's easier if you just kind of go through and then go back. It saves you ammo.
Jill, get out of the cable car now!
Mikhail, wait, don't!
Get out of here! Hurry!
Hmm.
Mikhail.
I feel like they use the same game model for Dario and Mikhail, because when you play the mercenaries, they look very similar.
No, the brakes are out.
Alright, I usually do this one.
It's useless.
Oh, but we'll miss this. No, it's fine. Every time I used to play this, I would be like looking around. I'm like, oh god. People are probably like, what the hell is going on? So in order to use that key, you need another piece for it. So once we get that, I don't think there's anything in here. Nope. Alright, where's the other piece? Alright, let's put this away. I don't think I need any of that stuff. Nope. Oh, I'm thinking of the other room that we need that key for.
Carlos!
Well, we both managed to survive. Maybe we can start helping each other again.
Yeah, it's been rough. But we can rest now.
No, we're the only ones left. There's no rest for the wicked. Here's a gift for you.
Take the freeze rounds. Those are useful against Nemesis, so make sure you save those. Art picture postcard. Picture postcard of antique clocks. The following verse is printed. Give your soul to the goddess. Put your hands together to pray before her. Alright, we can't go through that door yet, so we have to go here. You can pick up a new weapon too. Take the mine thrower. He's holding something in his hand. Operation instruction. Order for the UBCS Echo team. Wipe out the downtown area of the infestation and then evacuate the remaining citizens to the clock tower. Among civilians, remember to give priority to the employees of Umbrella's affiliates. Remember to stay alert because the infected have a high endurance rate and will strike without hesitation. Evacuation procedure 1. Once the mission is complete or when it becomes too impossible to accomplish, evacuate immediately. We'll deploy a helicopter that is waiting in the suburbs to the yard in front of the clock tower. When you are ready for evacuation, ring the bell of the clock tower to signal the helicopter. See, like, I'm so mad they took this out. I don't know why they didn't leave it in or something. And they even could have changed it into being like a section for Carlos or something. Alright, I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, grenade launcher ammo. There's nothing in the fireplace. Alright, let's combine these. Put these back. Put this away. I think there's only 2. Alright, yep. There's the other key we need to get into the clock tower. Guess who that is? Alright, let's make some freeze rounds since we have more. And then I think next time I'll make some of the Magnum rounds. Okay, I think that should be good. Okay, is my pistol? No, let's reload it because we're about to have some zombies attack. Oh, I forgot it does a headshot. So if we would have stayed on the cable car, this is where we crash into. And we start here with Carlos. I don't know why I barely used that gun in the original playthroughs I did. It's way more useful. Alright, I gotta use one of these in case. Alright, I don't think we can go through this front door. Let me check real quick. We'll be back in this area later, but for now... Oh, we can. Jeez, my hair. Oh shoot, I already used it. Oh crap. I don't even think I killed it. Alright, make sure we grab these. There should be 2. Alright, I'm gonna put the mine thrower away because I don't think we get any more bullets until a little bit further. Oh wait, no, we get some right here. Alright, hold on to that one. Can't believe we used up all my pistol ammo already. Hopefully I have some in here. Probably not. Nope. Do I have any of those red ones, or is it just the one? I think yeah, I used them all. Okay. We'll just put this away. What else do I need? I think that's it. Switch my... We operate the switches, yes. Move it up or down. I think it's up. Nope, definitely not. I think the first 2 are down. Nope. Nope. Alright, I think it's right now. Nope. We take the Chronos chain, yes. There you go. Now we can go in that one door that was locked. Oops. And then we have another encounter with Nemesis right now. And since I didn't blow him up in the earlier area, I'll just do this. Yes. I think if you kill him all times that he shows up, or take him out, he drops a infinite ammo one as his last item drop. So you can end up combining that with any of your weapons you have on you. I don't think it works on the grenade launcher though. I think it only works on like the pistol, the shotgun, the magnum. He discarded. Yes. Oh crap. Like panicked right now. Okay, so let's grab holding a tray, crystal ball. So I never ever figured out the correct order of how the hell you sold this one. Alright, I think there's some ammo in here real quick. Yep. Oh, it only holds 6. Mercenaries pocketbook, September 26th. It's only been 3 hours since the mission started, but the team is down to me and Campbell. The number of zombies is far greater than we expected. There is no longer hope for the city. We have already injected the antibody for the virus, but I'm not sure that it will work. I don't know if I will survive. September 27th, we managed to reach the clock tower. Out of desperation, we robbed some wounded members of their weapons and used the surviving citizens as decoys. We were taught to do this in order to survive in the battlefield, but I never enjoyed it. However, a girl showed up at the clock tower before me. She is one of the survivors. She looks just like my sister before she was starved to death. September 28th, I wanted to evacuate as soon as possible, but the girl didn't. Her father insisted that he wouldn't leave the city where his beloved wife rests in peace. I really wanted to save the girl, but Campbell said, all I care about is our lives. That's how I felt before, but now the clock tower has become a dangerous place and I don't want to make any more mistakes. So you have to get it to 12. Oops. Alright, I think I might need to mix this one. Alright. Hopefully this works. I don't know if it will. Nope. Alright, so this one's in the wrong place, I'm assuming. Alright, now we have to head back to the clock tower so we can call down the helicopter. Oh crap. When we switch to Carlos, it's kind of difficult because he only has the 2 weapons. So I may end up struggling when we get to his area. So now we just have the hospital, the park, and then the lab. Oops. Put the mine thrower away, switch it for that. Alright, I think that should be good. Oh, make sure we take the lockpick. I don't think we need the lighter for a bit, so we should be good on that. Take a couple. Actually, just take one, and that should be good. Alright, and then we have another cutscene right now.
You're saved. Down here! It's finally over. Huh? No!
That changed quickly. So now she's infected. Shoot. There we go. Yeah, because I remember Carlos usually showing up during the fight. Or at least before. But it might be if you meet up with him outside of the area you start in right here, that he ends up coming in sooner.
Jill! Jill! Hang in there! What have I done? I'm sorry, Jill. Please, wake up! Jill! Jill!
October 1st. Night. I woke up to the sound of falling
So this is
rain.
when it starts catching up to
I can't
RE2.
believe I'm still alive. Carlos?
It looks like our roles have been reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
I've been infected by the virus, haven't I?
Hey! Take it easy.
I'm okay. Don't feel any pain. But that's what bothers me. If I can't feel anything, then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
Alright, let's go ahead and put this stuff away. I'm gonna try to conserve my ammo as much as I can. Oh, that didn't work fast, did it? I hate that they don't start him out with the first aid spray either, though. So basically the way that we get out of here is through... Oh. When we picked up that ammo for the mine thrower, there was that giant bell that you have to push. That only he can push. What? We need to run into some new creatures inside of here too. I think there's two, yep. I can't remember if this is the same hospital that we go to in Outbreak or not. I'm assuming it is, because I think there's only one. But the layout and everything is all different. I think it's called the Memorial Hospital. Because even the doctor we come across coming up soon sounds very similar. Alright, let's just put these in here. Actually... Nick has been devoured. Director's diary. September 10th. There's patients suffer from gangrene and congestion of their blood at first. Then their mind slowly deteriorates. In the end, there's nothing left of their mind. When that happens, even mercy killing seems pointless. After all, they are dead. Wait. Already dead. I said deadly dead. This disease is unlike anything I have ever witnessed. Once the patient's mind is gone, they become flesh-hunger monsters and act like wild animals who are on some type of bloodlust. September 18th, another patient has been admitted to the hospital. He is showing symptoms of the first stages of the disease at this point, but I haven't been able to sleep at all these past few days. I refuse to let these patients become zombies. I am not just an ordinary citizen, I am a doctor. Even if I die, my clinical charts will contribute to finding a cure. September 26th, we lost most of the doctors and staff during the battles against the zombie patients. It's impossible to maintain the hospital under these conditions, and I know that it's too late for me. I'm beginning to feel the same itchy and hungry desire that all my patients felt. It's too late for me. I have no idea how he can't hold more stuff, because you would think with all his pouches. We don't really need that. Alright. Why isn't it active? There we go. Push the microphone button. Please enter your voice.
There also appears to be a slight fracture in his right arm just below the elbow. However...
Alright, first I'm going to head to the upper area, so let's go ahead and do the 3rd floor, I think. Or 4th floor. Afraid if zombies pop up right now. Nope. We're good. Alright, we need the sick room key, so we have to go in here.
Don't shoot! No! Nikolai? You're still alive?
You saw what happened.
What's going on?
I'm one of the supervisors. That's all you need to know.
Wait!
Take the sick room key, yes. Photo D. The zombies are walking. It says they affected the T-virus on the backside. Tyrell gets a lot of more story in the remake. In this one, he's literally just right here and that's it. Alright. We need the code, so there's a doctor nearby. It's holding a slip. The numbers 325 are pouring it on the slip. Those are the Gravedigger offspring. Crap, I forgot to see if there's a way to figure out that room thing. Yes. So in order to unlock the code we need, we have to move this little cart into the right spot. So I think it's in the top left. I'm going to try that one first. Hopefully it's the right one. Nope. I have to come back in. Okay, I'm going to try the bottom one that's near the door. There we go. log. It's 3, 2. Take the vaccine base, yes. Combine those real quick. Alright, now we can head downstairs. Oops. Damn, it's already at 50%. Handling chemicals. Lock and cannot be opened. Medical Instruction Manual. Umbrella Medical Service North America Division Douglas Rover. In order to activate the synthesizer to cultivate the vaccine, please follow the procedure as detailed below. Supply enough energy to the system. Set the medium base to the device. When the device is ready, you can start mixing the vaccine medium. To mix the vaccine, you will need to control the 5 levers. This will cause the 2 gauges to increase or decrease. If you adjust the 2 gauges so that they stop at the center, the vaccine medium will then be produced automatically. Yes. Those things are a one-hit kill if they take you, by the way, so you want to make sure you run immediately. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, wrong one. Damn it. I usually get this one fast. Damn it. There we go. Jeez. There they go. If they got you, you're pretty much dead. Alright, I think the hunters are the only ones in here now. Oh, they're upstairs, that's why. Alright, just in case, I'm gonna grab the herb. Oops. And that's pretty much it for the hospital, so now it's just the park and then the lab. The park's a little bit longer because you have to go through the graveyard area too. Bye bye. Oh yeah, we do get the zombies in here. Sometimes it's the worms that you saw earlier, or it's the zombies. Jeez. His pistol kind of sucks. It's not as fun to use. Actually, I probably should equip it just in case. Oh my gosh, he's annoying in this form. Alright, let's go get Jill. And he chases you through here too. Also, the crappy thing is if he beats you to Jill's room, he can end up taking her out. So you want to make sure that you actually go rescue her first.
Hey, are you okay?
Yes. Barely. What's going on?
No way! That monster just doesn't give up.
What? I thought we killed that thing.
No, it's been waiting for you.
He's playing with us. Carlos, do you think that it's unstoppable?
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Jill, but I've got to go take care of a few things. Oh, and bad news. Nikolai is still alive.
Nikolai?
The way he says it's so funny. Bad news.
Yes. I don't know how, but I do know that he is our enemy. Remember, don't trust him.
Hmm. Let's leave these here, and I'll wait till we get more of the other ammo to mix it with. Alright, we should be good. Let's take out Nemesis again real quick. There we go. Oh, that's right. We get the better shotgun next. I think it's similar to Leon's from RE2. The one that you get with the upgrade. Oh, I should have thought about recreating that one too. Okay, I think those zombies are still in here, so I need to make sure I use the flame rounds. Oh, never mind, they disappeared. Okay, I don't think we need the lockpick again until we get back into the facility area. Oh my gosh, I thought I picked up the photo. Photo E. The zombies are attacking. Part key, yes. Let's put the shotgun pieces inside here. I don't think, actually keep it on me in case. And then I don't think we get any shotgun ammo until a bit away, so I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Oh, grab the lighter actually. We have a lot of grenade rounds. I need to make sure I mix those pretty soon. Oh, crap. first let's go this way. They're very generous with the herbs on this game. And then I think we still had the red ones at the inventory box, but we're about to get some when we go into the underground area. Oh, the map. Crap, I forget the fastest way. Nope, I did it wrong. Alright. That's not right. I did it fast the other time. What the hell's going on? There we go. Alright, before we go down there, let's go ahead and head back the other way, because there's the key we need. Oh crap. Okay, good. I got worried for a second. And then I think the zombie dogs are in here, or it's the hunters. Yep, zombie dogs. Shot to death. Written order to supervisors. Mission requirements, Bravo 16. Obtain and secure a sample of all information pertaining to this case. Observe and record combat data on the UBCS. Destroy all the evidence, including medical facility that has the medical treatment data. Check the guinea pig's ability to accomplish the mission. Once your mission is complete, evacuate the area. Remember that you must not help anyone who is not a supervisor, nor bring anything back that might be traced to where it belongs. So they're studying us fighting the Nemesis. Alright, so we need a different key in order to get through here. Raccoon Park. The one we have now is the one to go and get the area that's back this way. I think those were the same frog hunter things from the hospital too. Because I think those are the only ones that they were actually studying. I think they're called Hunter Beta. Alright, let's go this way. That's not suspicious. Ew. I like that they included that the zombies crawling out of the freaking graves and stuff. It reminds me of Return of the Living Dead. But yeah, a lot of the stuff in this game is referenced in Apocalypse. Alright, now we can use the key. I forgot if I was supposed to make more of the BOW, or freeze rounds, or which one? I guess we can make more freeze rounds, because I don't think... Take the iron pipe. Alright, let's put these away. Oh, shoot, I forgot I need the other blue. And then I guess I'll make some magnum ammo after. I'm gonna save the freeze rounds for when we go against Nemesis again. And what else? Probably use up this. Alright, that should be good. And then I'm probably gonna save again once we get back in here after we go through the little fireplace area right here. Oh wait, there's something up there. Just blowing from the back of the fireplace. This is such like a weird hidden area. And then we get rid of the lighter now. We don't need it from this point going on. Park key, there's the one we need. And then let's grab this note. I think there's 2 notes in here. Supervisor's report. The endurance ability of the contaminated guinea pigs is truly incredible. Even when shot in a vital area, they can sometimes survive for several days without taking care of the wound. However, after prolonged exposure to the virus, the guinea pig's intelligence level decreases to that of an insect. Even though reviving the dead seems too disgusting, the virus may still be of use. If we inject the virus into our POWs and release them, they would return to their units and then turn into zombies. This plan may work well for us in the future. In certain areas, the virus seems to have caused the mutation of animals and plants. It may be difficult, but it will make a good sample for the bioweapon development. I've heard that there is a giant alligator, but I have only encountered a giant creature moving underground. I don't even want to imagine what creature spawned that monster. I encountered Nemesis. If I didn't know about it, I'd have contaminated and would have become one of them by now. If it is still walking around in the city, its Its mission is not yet over. STARS members must be very tough since they have survived until this point. However, they cannot hold out forever. It's funny they mentioned the alligator. Facts from HQ. Attention, the Raccoon City project has been abandoned. Our political maneuvering in the Senate to delay their plans are now futile. All supervisors should evacuate immediately. The U.S. Army is going to execute their plan tomorrow morning. The city will be obliterated at daybreak for sure. They're trying to cover it up. Auto receive mode. I don't remember if this guy has anything on him. Nope.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects.
Ah!
Another mutant!
Alright, let's save real quick. And then I should probably take... Oh, I already have it out, go. I was worried I didn't take out the grenade ammo. I think that should be good. I'm gonna save those rounds, like I said, for when we actually go against Nemesis. We're almost at the lab, so this is pretty much it. I was hoping I wouldn't go over 3 hours, but it looks like I'm already almost there. I think I only have like maybe 25 minutes until I finish the whole entire game.
Whoa! What is that?
It looks so wrong. I think he's almost dead, which is good. Oh, damn, that's almost all my flame rounds. Shoot. Oh, cool. Where's it at? There we go. I like that you can use the environment too. There's areas where you can actually explode. Besides the barrels, there's like these lanterns. Here, I'll see if I could do it right now. Because we're about to head back into the park area. But there's these like lights that you can actually shoot in the... I think they're even in Raccoon City area. And then we're about to have another of those choice decision things. Where's the lanterns? Oh, I didn't do it right. I think it's one of those. Let me see, it might be this one. Damn, it doesn't work with this. Let's see if I can use this. There it goes. Oh, we have to use the whole entire thing? Oh, I did not know that. Okay, good, they don't spawn back in. The atmosphere sounds. I always wonder if there is someone that ends up keeping all the keys, even though they used them all. Alright, I think now we can combine it. Okay, yeah, you can't take the map. So I think the way I did it is the way you get the specific ending. Because you can either get one of three. I think it's up to three. There might be more. Alright, and then this way we can end up doing the water treatment earlier than the other way around. The only bad thing is we end up having to come back here again. Here, let me drop off the mines. I don't really need this. Actually, I'm gonna save these. Let's put this away. Alright. Security manual. Security of the plant. Since this plant is a facility under the disguise of a deserted factory, civilians will sometimes enter. If this should occur, do not hesitate to shoot them. If they choose to surrender, arrest them, transfer them to the laboratory as new guinea pigs. You will be rewarded. Maintenance of the device. This entire plant is controlled by an epidemic prevention system. When contamination is detected in the treatment room or decomposed specimen pool, the plant will automatically be locked down for isolation. In that case, you must follow the manual to unlock it. If this contamination is over the limit, the whole system will automatically lock down. Then you must remain in the plant and wait for subsequent orders. Those who leave the facility without permission will suffer extreme consequences. Grab the water sample. I remember this puzzle used to take me longer than the other one we just did. Oh, those crop there in the other area then. Usually you find more of those gunpowders. Okay, so that needs... Okay, let's move C. Okay, that lines up right... Oh, actually, no. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to move A. Right, to the right. That's... Okay, I need to move C. Okay, so B needs to be moved. Alright, keep moving. That looks... Ugh, crap. Actually, no. I think this one goes at the end. Okay, so that's right. So C needs to move. No, wait, crap. A. No, it's B or C that needs to move. Alright, let's get the longer piece to the right. Okay, so we need the longer piece right there. Okay, so that looks... Okay, that looks closer to correct. So it might be A that needs to move. Okay, so... Oh, never mind. Back. C needs... Damn. backpack. This isn't right. Okay, so one of those isn't right. Nope, C. Okay, that looks right, finally. There we go. And then in order to use this, we need the key card. So I have to come back later for that. Excuse me. Okay, I think I do need... Oh, we get shotgun ammo actually, so let me go ahead and put this away and then take out the shotgun.
Rescuing you is becoming a full-time job.
Thanks, Carlos. I owe you.
Listen closely, Jill. They're going to launch a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks.
At dawn? But that's only...
I know. We don't have much time left. We have to split up and find a way out of here. And hey, watch out for that traitor Nikolai.
Now we're in the actual facility. Shoot. Control stopped. Functioning displays. Oh. Shoot. I'm just gonna combine these three. So we need that disc for when we open that. Actually, we could go do that now, because I think it's already unlocked.
Nikolai?
Yeah, this part's pretty fast. It's not super long compared to like the remake. I feel like they did spend a bit more time in the lab than this one. So I guess that's kind of good. Should we make more of the... Debating if I need more of the Magnum ammo or if I should just leave it. How much do I have actually? I guess I have 12 rounds. Might as well make more for the Magnum. Alright, this is the card key we needed. I think I'm gonna switch it out for the Magnum. Manager's diary. April 25th, today is my 30th birthday. I was transferred to this facility today. I'm very happy because the work environment is very different from life in the university. May 14th, the disposal system has been completed using a special kind of gas. It can decompose the cells of guinea pigs. We have to try these things out before beginning practical usage of the system. This is not 100% stable yet. May 20th, while I was checking the treatment room, the door shut and I was locked inside. I couldn't get out for 1 hour. I guess even if you have the key card, it's useless when you are locked inside. June 7th, the guinea pigs we have to dispose of are increasing. The system is not working smoothly. The lab staff doesn't listen to my opinions, and I am getting extremely frustrated. July 16th, we can't dispose of all the bodies, and the quality of the liquid medicine is not good enough either. July 29th, though the function of the system decreases, the number of the bodies we have to dispose of doesn't. The infection level has increased, and the antibodies we are using is no match for the new mutation of the virus. Some of the workers have been infected by the disease. I have continued to work, but I always keep a gun with me. I must remember to save 1 bullet for me. I want to weep. I don't want to die here. I swear that I'll lose my mind if I imagine how the painful death will be. Alright, since I don't need this until after, I'm gonna leave this for now. Alright. And I think we do have to activate this thing real quick. And then in order to get that one, we do need to get the card key first, which we don't get until we go in that area where we use the disc at. Power for safety system. It's set to standby mode where you push the switch. Oops. Power has been supplied to safety system. There we go, now it's unlocked. Alright, might as well go get the label on that thing done so that we have the key ready. Oh shoot, we don't have enough. Should be fine for now. We're mostly going to use up the freeze rounds once we go against Nemesis right now in a bit. Oh shoot. They spawn back in? That's messed up. Damn. Alright, so we just go in here. Alright, let's put the shotgun away. And then we don't need the lockpick right now, so I'll probably put that away. And then just in case. Alright, so we have to use it on this machine, and it lets us access the weapon area after we get done with the fight right now. And then I think we need the lockpick in order to open the actual weapon box. Really? Shoot. All right. Alright, I think I switched back to the freeze rounds real quick.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in treatment room. Please evacuate immediately.
It doesn't let you leave unless you take care of the creature. Shoot, missed. Shoot. There we go. This one's less annoying than the friggin' fight you do in the remake where you have to go in that friggin' pit with the zombies constantly attacking you. Alright, let's switch these in. Cool. Oh shoot. You really said trash.
Missile attack confirmed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I was pretty close on my estimate. Crap. Alright, let's go get the weapon real quick. Okay, just in case. Actually, let me leave in case, because I don't know if I have enough storage for now. Let's close the sturdy looking door. There's a tiny slot. There we go. Yay, the rocket launcher. Alright, I guess that was it. I couldn't remember for sure because I think there is a lockpick area. I think it's for the magnum ammo we get coming up. Excuse me. That should be good for now. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the grenade launcher. And then we get rid of the card key now. Damn. And then we have another optional live thing coming up right now. I guess we don't need the lockpick. My bad. I swear there was one more spot you're supposed to use it at. There's the radar receiver.
You're still alive. Such persistence.
Nikolai?
Sorry, but there is no escape for you.
So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survived. Since I'll be the only one who knows what really happened, I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want to eliminate it for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your
I feel like this is the real ending for the game.
Although I'm sure I'll miss you, it's time to say goodbye. You can either accept death with dignity or die with regret. It's entirely up to you.
I feel like he escaped in the real ending.
Jim, what happened? it then. But I don't want to die in a place like this. This isn't over yet. I'm not giving up, Jill. We still have a chance. Jill, that's it. We've got to find a way out of here. Now!
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Emergency level D. All personnel evacuate immediately.
All right. Incinerator manual. The incinerator plant is one of the facilities that burns disposable items which are sent from the laboratory. The incinerator burns the waste materials that cannot be decomposed at the treatment room. It also supplies electricity to the facility by a thermal power electricity generator. Part of the electricity is stored in the big battery installed in the facility's underground area. The electricity is used as an auxiliary power source. The auxiliary power circuit will be activated once the 3 auxiliary circuit units are properly placed in their sockets. In case the circuits are not connected automatically, a person can connect them manually to activate the system. Alright. Crap. Okay, let's put this away. Trying to think if we need anything else. I think that should be good. God, maybe I should get the shotgun just in case. I don't think we'll need it though. Oh well. I think we have enough magnum ammo. I don't know why I went back for it. Classified photo file. In my opinion, I feel it's too early to use this Paracelsus sword. In actual fighting, however, in order to acquire the G-virus that Umbrella has developed, it will be a great help to us. The power of the rail cannon is satisfactory, but please note that it is still having a few remaining problems. Technology Division Colonel Franklin Hart. And look, it's a giant Mr. X. So this is where some of the other variants of Mr. X landed, because there's one right there too. Alright, let's go activate the computer. I think we're just supposed to shove in one of them.
Checking system.
You have to do them in order too.
Checking data. Warning. There is not enough power to activate the system. Battery connected.
There it is. have no idea what he even is supposed to be mutated into. Oh shoot. So let me push it. There we go. So now we have to let it shoot off. Damn it. Crap. I think I'm... Damn it, it missed. Well, we did a lot of damage on it, though. There we go. I really didn't need the shotgun. I don't know why I rushed to get it.
System overheating. Entering cooldown mode.
Oh shoot. Make sure you give it stars. I like how she grabs another magnum, like it's as if she doesn't already have one.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Alright. Pretty much done now. I'm pretty sure I get the ending I wanted.
Jim,
It's over, Carlos.
what are you talking about? Don't you hear that? There's a second chopper, and it's here to rescue you.
But who is it? Who could possibly be looking for me?
It doesn't matter. We just have to be there when it lands.
Guess who it is? I'm so mad they didn't use this as the ending in the remake at all.
Thanks. You saved us.
I couldn't let you die.
Is it you?
Are you ready to finish this?
It's coming.
Yeah. It's the end.
So in the other ending, it's Carlos that flies us away on the plane. Because Nikolai ends up dying inside the facility.
That's it. Umbrella's going down.
seems that the President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City. The President and Federal Council have ruled that the Backless Terminate operation is the best course of action for this extreme situation, and have since executed. Based on that fact, Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll
Or has it?
100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City.
Curious to see if I ended up getting a C or a B. I don't think it's an A at all. I think you can only get an A if you save like, oh gosh, I did terrible. 3 hours. Play an extra game. You've got the boutique key and 2 costumes. Maybe next time when I do a run I'll see about what costumes I got. I'm pretty sure it's just the stars and I forget what the other one that you get first is. After escaping the city, Jill set out to join Chris Redfield. However, all she found was an empty hideout of Chris's. On the floor was Chris's knife. Jill left without hesitation because she firmly believes that Chris is still alive. She will search for him until she finds him, then they can go and put an end to Umbrella. Damn. Alright guys, that was the playthrough of RE3 Nemesis. Like I said, let me know if you guys want to see some mercenaries playthroughs. If not, I do want to get to doing like a little bit of a faster run through, maybe using like an unlimited weapon or something. So if you guys want to see the mercenaries, I'll do that, and then probably do some of the unlockables, and then we'll do like a fast run through. And then I'll try to do like variations in the gameplay so it's not the same ending or whatever as this one. And then also I wanted to see like the other costumes and stuff, because there's a Regina one we can get, so maybe I'll do a run with the Regina costume in it. But if you guys want to see that, let me know, and yeah, I'll get around to that at some point. Make sure you check out RE2 playlist. I currently have both up for Leon B, Claire A, so if you haven't watched that, go watch it. And then we'll be doing more RE7 this week, and Revelation, so there should be up as well for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching. Be sure to follow me on my socials at It's Selena's. You can find me on Patreon for early access to these videos. And yeah, I hope you guys stay safe and have a great day. Bye.